Hello, tacticians. As the title suggests, Karen has finally got fed up enough with the tournament arena mode in Tacticus to do a rant video on it. Whether you find it entertaining, enlightening, or erroneous, let him know in the comments. And if you happen to find some of the ideas interesting, feel free to contribute to a flyer campaign in the game's official Discord. Also, a disclaimer, Karen is very much a rogue creator and not an official Snowprint affiliated one. They did invite him to their content creator program though, just so I'm clear and to give Snowprint the credit they're due. The views shown in this video are Karen's own, subjective and affected by his unbridled genius and superiority complex, paralleled only by Perturabo's petulance and Mortarian's flatulence. Anyway, here goes. Reasons why Tournament Arena is bad, in no organised order. 1. For a competitive mode of a thinking game, it's extremely influenced by RNG. Now you're probably thinking about crits, blocks, and maybe high or low rolls, but it goes deeper than that. There is no ranking-based matchmaking, so to speak, because people play at different times, so you can in theory go through all games without meeting a single meta team or high-ranked, meaning probably goodish, player, and you can never or always be placed on the wrong side of the map for you and your team against the opponent's team, which can already put you into an unwinnable situation. 2. Effort means nothing when it comes to the ability to reach the final chest at 250 points, which awards one of the best resources in the game, a requisition scroll. If you're unable to compete at rare tier because of your roster, you will probably not be getting the requisition, or, well, the other rewards. 3. Poor hero balancing. Many of the quote-unquote best heroes are locked away behind requisitions, in luck or money, legendary release events, gating, which needs a very wide and very well-built roster or money, or 70 days of grinding shards, assuming you have unlocked both their elite and normal stage. If you don't have them, you will not have a good time against players who do. For example, Ragnar, Ornshi, Kalgar, Janezar, and the Celestine combo. 4. Power creep. The new or updated heroes tend to be better than the old ones. While understandable from a marketing perspective, it really feels wrong when in a game where everyone can be legendary eventually, one new 4-speed melee, let's say Godswill, deals more damage and is harder to kill than an old 2-speed Terminator, Angrax. And absolutely deletes good old Tigerius, for example. 5. The event ends at a set hour, which can be midnight or work time for about half the world. And you have to play roughly once every 12 hours to not overcap on tickets. But according to today's explainer post, that will change starting next tournament arena. We'll see. Hopefully this will include a 12-hour extension at the end where you can still play, but tickets don't refill anymore, so that almost everyone has a chance to use up their tickets. 6. Some map layouts are utter shit. When you, as the player 1, begin on low ground surrounded by wires, and the player 2 begins on high ground overwatching all the control points or power-ups, you're practically forced to bring specific heroes and or give up the whole map. 7. The basic design of the game where the whole team moves in a turn and the game revolves around one-shots is not conducive to fun play. The gameplay devolves into a how do I stay out of range until I can one-shot the opponent's whole team morass. The new extra tanky, extra fast PvP heroes, Black Templar, Ragnar, Tyranids, are an attempt at fixing this by letting you take the inevitable hits while you close in, I guess. How to maybe make Tournament Arena less bad. 1. Remove it. No, but seriously. 2. Alright. Okay, more realistically, make it feel less mandatory. Lower the points required to get the final chest to something like 100 for the same rewards. The ranking rewards are fine, probably. Or better yet, remove the tangible rewards altogether and move those requisitions and energy to the free battle pass. making it available for everyone. 3 new conquest variants, maybe making 2 or even just 1 control point, or having moving control points, although this would probably need bigger maps. 4 alternating turns after moving 1 hero, like in chess. The round ends when all heroes of both players have moved, and each hero can only act once per round. Summons work in the same way, alternating at the beginning of the turn first, and then all heroes act. 5 have a limited roster, available to everyone without the most popular heroes, and let everyone try funky stuff with the lemons. Or you could have a live build at the start of each match and veto certain characters. It's not flawless, especially if someone doesn't have a certain hero, but it would help weed out the truly overpowered units. 6 pre-built teams. Everyone gets to pick out of a smallest selection of teams that have a quote-unquote random player composition, e.g. no 3 snipers, Thaddeus and Celestine, and don't really synergize well. Let everyone try even more funky stuff with the lemons. Then it would revolve around gameplay rather than just who has the better units. 7, remove it again. 8, change Tau drones from eating the final damage after it's been mitigated by the hero's armor to instead taking the hits they proc on using their own armor. 9, change Celestine's Gemini attacks to take hits and not whole attacks, i.e. a multi-hit attack should be able to potentially kill both Gemini and still damage Celestine if it has hits left over. 10, this is an obvious one, some buffs shouldn't stack. For example, Ragnar, it shouldn't stack with itself, or multiple damage mitigations probably shouldn't stack with each other. Onshi, Thoriad, Sybil, Tyrant Guard. Stopping plus attack buffs stacking would probably impact guild raids severely. 11. An interesting suggestion was a better camping prevention mechanic than just automatic kick after several repeats of the same position. Drawing inspiration from the shrinking zone in battle royales, how about an increasingly severe orbital bombardment hitting hexes at the edge of the map, forcing players to meet or be exterminatus? 12. Have the rewards, or at least the energy from point boxes, go to your mailbox to be collected at your convenience, because I definitely don't need a full energy bar in the middle of tournament arena. Damn, that's a lot of thoughts vomited at you. Oh well, Karen hopes you can forgive him for that. What? No apology for me for making me read all of this? Alright, I see how it is. Anyway, remember to comment what you think, and Karen will probably see you again. Somewhere, somewhen. Thanks, Tactician. Remove it.